Hey, it's Nick with NIXart Studio. Thanks for joining me on another art adventure.
Hey, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me today, and please consider liking and subscribing. Today I'm going to make some more ramen bowls. I'll let Nick take it from here.
Hey, it's Nick with NIXart Studio. Thanks for joining me today. I'm gonna wedge up a few balls of clay and try to make some more ramen bowls. The last batch of ramen bowls that you saw me make have all sold out, and I've had some people requesting larger ramen bowls, so I'm actually upping the weight a little bit. Last time I was throwing, I was using balls that were around 2.5, maybe a little under 2.5 pounds. I don't remember. I'd have to check the other video to see. But they were around 2.5 pounds or so. I'm upping it a little bit. This time I'm gonna be going with just under 3 pounds. They all vary in weight slightly, but they're around 2.8 pounds each. And we'll see how those look. Let's go ahead and get spinning.
Just getting my wheel prepped up using my interchangeable bat system. I highly recommend one of these if you do not have one. They make things really quick and easy. Ball 1. Getting started by centering some clay. Most of the video of me throwing today is going to be sped up, and most of it is sped up right around about 4 times. So going a lot faster than I really did. Each of these bowls took me approximately around 8 minutes. I think the first one was closer to 10 minutes, and by the end I had gone down to about 7 minutes. So good average around about 8 minutes. Throughout all these little videos, I did clip out a couple parts here and there just for time's sake. Mostly me just doing small adjustments or adding some water or changing out tools. But for the most part, it's just a straight video of me throwing, including any mess-ups. Foreshadowing. Ba-ba-ba. Yes, there is a mess-up coming. Today I'm throwing at the studio I work at. I don't throw with this amount of clay too often because the wheel I have at my studio at home is one of those Vever wheels from Amazon, and that thing really struggles with anything around about 2 pounds of clay or more. I've tried to throw 3-pound ramen bowls on it before, and it does not go too well. Alright, there's one ramen bowl down. Ball 2. Remember, a good way to help center your clay, re-wedge it on the wheel, distribute the moisture, make sure it's even, consistency all the way through, and just in general get it ready to throw, is coning. Make sure you cone it real good up and down. It's nice watching back these videos of me throwing. I can kind of help my form out a little bit. I didn't realize when I was throwing these, the angles aren't quite what I was going for on most of them, but that's okay. And you'll notice every now and then when I pull, the clay isn't really getting much taller. I thought it was getting some good height on it. So that really tells me that I really need to dig in and move some more clay when I'm doing these bowls. Those wooden rib tools, the little triangular guy, works really well for getting that nice, clean, straight edge on the ramen bowls that I love. And it really helps on the Spec-Tacular clay because it kind of lets those little specks come out even better. Hey, alright, 2 ramen bowls down, we're cooking. Ball 3. I'm really getting in the groove of this now. started to pick up a lot of speed. Things are going great. This one went along pretty easily. I pulled it up, widened it out. Looks great. Ready to move on to the next one. Flying high and living great. Ooh, got a little wobbly. It's okay. Yeah, got a little wobbly, but I was able to save it. That's all right. Thought I lost it there for a second. That was kind of scary. Whew. So yeah, there was the mess up. Smooth sailing from here. Hey, all right. 3 ramen bowls down. Ready to move on to the next one. Ball 4. All right, what is this? Number 4 already? Wow, okay, let's go. This is gonna be a quick, easy one. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out of the way nice and quick with no problems.
Hello.
Yup. So that happened. You know, that's something that happens every now and then in pottery. No matter how long you've been doing it, you gotta be prepared for a little bit of a failure like that every now and then. Best thing to do, forget about it, move on. You can see here I even managed to save it. I recollared it back together. The rim was a little rippled, so I used a needle tool to remove it. Reshaped it into a smaller bowl than I intended, and now I have a nice little bowl. If your piece falls apart on you like that, don't sweat it, no biggie. Do what you can with it, move on. And there it is, here we go. 4 bowls. Not a ramen bowl, but ball 5. I'm gonna speed things up a little faster on this one and kick it up to super ultra mega super speed. Watch me get a few pulls out of this one, straighten it up. All in all, number 5 is a pretty nice ramen bowl. And there we go, all finished with it. Ramen bowl number 4, bowl number 5. Ball 6. Alright, here we go with ball number 6, bowl number 6, and hopefully ramen bowl number 5. Let's see how it turns out. I also kicked this one up into super mega fast speed. Going a little bit faster than the other ones. And I'm already almost done with it. Look at that. This also was my largest ramen bowl I made on this day. Look at that. Nice bowl. So yeah, that's bowl number 6, ramen bowl number 5. Subscribe.
Alrighty, so they went okay. I don't know if I got them really that much bigger. 2 of them are definitely a little bigger. The other ones, I think the bottoms are going to be a little thick, and overall it's not going to be that much larger than the other ones. I need to work on my 3-pound ramen bowls a little bit more. I forgot to mention it in the intro. I'm not exactly sure what types of clay they are. I believe it is Spec-Tacular and Mocha. I'll put the names over here somewhere. I'm gonna have to look them up. Not sure which one's which. I believe the slightly darker one is the Mocha, and the slightly lighter, I believe, is Spec-Tacular. So I ended up doing, I believe it was 3 Mocha, 2 Spec-Tacular, and 1 that was a mix between the 2. The very first one I threw was the one that was a bit of a mix between the 2. Not sure how it's gonna look, but we'll find out. And I'll show you one last quick little look at the ones I threw. But let's take a look at them. Hey guys, one last thing real quick before you head out. Just wanted to let you know that my shop is up. I have a very limited supply available right now. You can find my shop online by going to NIXartstudio.com/shop.
or by going to my NIXartstudio.com and clicking the tab at the top. That'll take you directly to the shop. So yeah, check that out if you want. That would be great. And you guys have a good day.
Well, this was Nick with NIXart Studio. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Before you leave, how about you give this video a little like? You can subscribe to the channel, you can share the video, you can hit that bell for notifications or whatever, and here's some more videos of mine you can check out.
Balls that were... Last time I was using some balls... Last time I was using some balls